Hi everyone, welcome to my third demo day video. This term I've been working on implementing a read-only mode for review board. When a site is under maintenance or upgrade, it must be taken offline for some time. Usually this is dealt with by just returning a 503 page stating that the site is unavailable. The purpose of this project is to display a version of the site that is read-only, preventing any interruptions or adverse effects to the database. This is a valuable feature, as being able to view review requests still allows most users to be quite productive, which is much nicer than not showing anything, really. The feature starts off at the admin panel. An admin can enable the feature here and add a custom message to broadcast via a site banner, any information about the outage. Here we'll just return a generic message saying we'll be back in a few hours. We can already see some of the changes. One is a banner showing that the site is in read-only mode. And if you refresh the dashboard, we should see the changes reflected here. One thing to note is that the new review request button should disappear in read-only mode. That's already gone, but everything else should really be the same, especially on the dashboard because there's not much that can change the database here. One other thing that's gone is the My Accounts button here. Just to compare, I'll show it on this version. So it's here, My Account. And if you try to access it now, it should redirect us away from this page to a 503 page. Because in the My Account page, there's really nothing the user can do which doesn't involve changing stuff on the site. One last thing on this page is that changing the data grid settings actually does change some stuff in the backend, but we're still allowing it, just not storing any of the changes on the server. So here in the review request page, there's been a lot of changes to the UI. A lot of these options up here, such as adding a comment, reviewing it, saying that you can ship it, updating stuff, all of these are changes to the backend, and those are things we wanted to disable. Changing the summary, description, all of these fields, replying to a comment, adding a comment, fixing or dropping an issue. These are all things that needed to be disabled. So we'll refresh the page into read-only mode since we've changed the setting. We should see that all of these things have been disabled now. So the user still gets all the important information of the review request, but you can't update it anymore. Other noticeable changes include changes to the API, because since the website is mostly run through sending API requests, we do need to block that. So if, for example, we wanted to add something to testing done, and send it off to the server and say, I want to save this, we get a 503 service unavailable return. And we also see this little error at the top. Other things I did this term include adding lots of unit tests. I've added ones to cover the API changes, some of the UI changes, and ones that cover the utility functions written for this project. Oh, thanks for watching. I really enjoyed working on review board this term and hope that my work will be useful to some people in the future.